I referred people to the FBI, but that
Mhm.
was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, kind of mental.
Heat, we don't get hurricanes, okay? We barely get any inclement weather here. That's one of the reasons why I moved here. But in the fall, we sometimes get wind. Ooh, wind, right? Like it's a big deal or something. It's not. It's not like tornadoes are coming through. It's a little bit of a gusty wind. And the people out here who maintain the power are so bad at their jobs that if a gusty wind comes through, sometimes our power goes out. And you might say, well, isn't there a backup? There is. But here's what happens yesterday, all right? So my wife and I are literally just relaxing in the living room, having a good day off together. My wife was actually trying a brand new game, a sim game that she was playing, and I was enjoying watching her play it, and we were having a good time. All of a sudden, the power goes off, and we're like, what? It's like 5 in the afternoon. We look outside. It's just wind. There's nothing out there. Why would the power go off? Oh, the power goes right back on. Oh, that's good. At least there's a backup generator. And then the power goes off again immediately. So they have a backup. That doesn't work. In fact, I go as far to say it's never worked. Every time our power has gone out, it'll go right back on and then right back off again. So whatever system these idiots who run the power around here are using is faulty and doesn't work. There is no actual backup. If your power goes out, it's out for a while. So the problem with this is that I didn't have anything plugged in properly yet. Remember, everything had just arrived. The desk just got built. I didn't have a chance to do any cable management, have anything running to the right power sockets or whatever. And in fact, I had ordered 2 power strips from Anken, I think is the company. Oh, Anchor. Anchor is the company. Anker. They do all kinds of things. They do cables. I have a few of their USB cables, and they do power strips, all kinds of stuff. So they had just arrived on Thursday. So I really couldn't have actually set this up until like yesterday anyway, because I didn't have all the components to do it. So the power goes out, and now my battery backups are beeping. I said to my wife, well, I got to go in there now because, this PC, the one that I capture and stream on, was on because I had been doing uploads and things during, the day off. And basically, I come in here and I'm like, I just realized something. I can't power my monitor. My monitor here is off because this monitor was not plugged into the battery backup yet. Remember, no cable management yet, so it's not plugged into the right stuff. It was just quick plug it into any outlet. So because I can't turn on this monitor, I can't turn off the computer properly. Oh shit. That's not good. Obviously, this is a computer I need to work, or else I can't stream every day. So that's bad. I honestly was not expecting the power to go off in my 2 days off because it's the middle of fall. There's no inclement weather or anything. It makes no sense that it did. Just again, the power company is awful. They're inept at what they do. So basically, I was like, there's nothing I can do. Like I'm in the pitch black in here. Like I have a flashlight and I'm looking around like there's no way that I could now rewire the room in the dark. So this monitor is not going to turn on. So I just had to hold the power button down and turn off my PC in the worst way possible. You never want to do that with a desktop PC. You always want to power it down properly through Windows, and I couldn't do that. So what happened was later on in the night, the power went back on. I think it was out for around 2 hours. When the power went back on, I said to Kat, I know it's our day off, but considering that just happened, I think now, sadly, I need to go in the office and rewire it. Because if I don't, what if the power goes out again tonight because of this wind? It could fry a PC. Or one of the monitors, too. That's true, too, because nothing was plugged into anything properly. Monitor could fry. And there's a $1,000 monitor sitting to my right. So it really sucked, and I had to do that last night. But I did. I rewired it. I now have 2 surge protectors. One is sitting right here below me, okay? And that one is this monitor is plugged into and nothing else. So literally this monitor is surge protected by itself and nothing else plugged into it. So there you go. On that side over there now where the capture streaming PC is, I rewired everything. So now all of these peripherals, including this monitor, the modem, the PC, are all plugged into the battery backup properly. So they won't turn off if the power goes off. I could slowly turn this down the way I'm supposed to, and it won't fry. And luckily, no, there was no negative problems. Nothing happened here with the capture streaming PC. Despite the fact that I did not have the way to power it down properly, it's fine. It didn't get damaged or anything, luckily. So I've rewired a lot. I use cable management through the office now. There is only one annoying thing that I cannot figure out yet. Because of my new setup, okay, my PC feed from the gaming PC has an HDMI cable that goes across the floor to my capture device at this capture streaming PC. Then it splits. One goes to the PC itself, so I can capture. That's how I'm getting, footage for OBS. And then the other, HDMI cable now goes across the floor to my gaming monitor. All right. And that's all well and good. The problem is the audio. I used to use audio through the speakers of my TV. Okay. Not doing that anymore. I could get audio out of the speakers of my gaming monitor, except it would probably pick up on the microphone. The gaming monitor is literally right here. It's not on the other side of the room like the TV used to be. So likely if I turn the speakers on the gaming monitor, you're going to hear the audio. You're going to get an echo. So I can't do that. I've already bought speakers. They're already over there on the other side of the room. They are already synced and everything ready to go. But I have to run a stupid headphone cable, 3.5 millimeter cable from the back of this monitor across the floor and plug it into the bottom of the speakers. It's not that bad, but it's annoying. It's the only cable that's on my floor sticking him out in my way. So when I go to stream and capture, if let's say I have to get up and do something over there, I have to kind of climb over this cable. And it's actually starting to drive me nuts. It's been a day. It's been like that. I'm looking at I hate this fucking cable. I just want this cable gone, but what can I do? So the only way to really fix that would be, well, instead of getting the audio from the monitor, I have to find a way to get the audio from the PC. But if I do that, then the audio won't come to the stream because you can only do one way to do audio out. Now, people have already said, well, there's fixes for that. You can get a program called Banana. And with Banana, you could do multiple audio out. So you could have it go into your speakers and you could have it go into your stream. Great. That's excellent. What about my headphones? Because we were talking about maybe doing audio to my headphones. So now I could have surround sound on my headphones, audio going to this PC, audio going to the speakers. I don't know. Like here's the thing. Do I want to set it up? I do. But I just spent so much time already this week with all this setup stuff. Do I want to now start researching this crap and trying to figure out the technical side of it to get it working? Not really. But maybe I will. Right now, I want to have a solid 7 days of streaming where we have a great time. We play all kinds of games, including bringing back the games like Call of Duty and Truck Sim that we couldn't play because this wasn't set up yet, and now it is. So I could have the wheel. We'll be driving on camera with the wheel now and everything cool with the new setup and everything. And, mouse and keyboard trying to kill people in Call of Duty. We'll see how good I can do with that. I just want to have 7 straight days of great content and not have to worry about the setup. I don't want to have new stuff arriving. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to have to learn anything new. We just did that for a week. It's stressful. I just want to enjoy games and enjoy my time with all of you now. And I hope that I can do that in the next week. And it doesn't end up being, technical problem here, technical problem there. I would like to do the dual audio setup eventually. I feel like it's something that would benefit the streams for sure. I just don't want to do it right now. I just want to enjoy games. I'm a gamer at heart. I'm not a techie guy like I used to be. When I was younger, I was a techie guy. I built PCs as a hobby and I did all this stuff. Now, I just want to enjoy games again. I've had enough. I did enough work in this last couple of weeks. I just want to chill with you all, okay? I hope that makes sense. So, what can you do, right? It is what it is. It's a little stressful. It's all good. I'm happy to be here with all of you this morning. Well, now it's this afternoon. And thank you for being here. We got great, once again, great attendance on the